Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Biafrans all over the world. Welcome to this channel where we give you back-to-back information how we are going to restore Biafra. The total delegitimization of Nigeria is ongoing right now. That is why Prime Minister Simon Ekpa did this broadcast yesterday. I want you to listen.
I want to thank Biafra people and wish you happy new month. The month of November, the month of liberation, and the month of taking the liberation of Biafra to the next level. We have successfully conducted the Biafra Self-Referendum Convention in Finland, and it is making wave all over the world. We're breaking the jinx, and we're making waves. These are the waves that is needed in a liberation phase like this. We have been able to generate and create a heavy awareness for the interests of the Biafra all over the world. I thank Biafrans who participated in this particular Finland convention, and those of you who did not participate but participated financially, and those of you who did not participate financially but participated spiritually. I thank all of you for making this particular dream a reality. I want to inform Nigerian government today that what Biafrans are fighting for is a just cause. It is no longer just an ideology, but it has become a realistic ideology. Biafra freedom in this century has become more realistic than ever. And I want to also thank those who has made it possible for us to come this far. Many of you know yourselves. I want to thank the cabinet of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, cabinet, the ministers, the head of the department, and all of you. I want to also thank the media team of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile for their residence, their job, and what they have deposited so far. I want to thank the media team, specifically media team. For those of you who do not understand what we're doing, the Biafra government in exile, I want to make reference to what has happened in the past. For those of you who may not understand, I want us to reflect back to the history of how governments in exile were formed in the first place. The rapidly with which, during the time of war, with which the German armies, in violation of all international agreements, overran the vast territories and countries in 1939 and 1940. That is what gave birth to government in exile, of which Biafra is proudly being part of that particular historic method. Today, the German army overran majority and many territories within Europe between 1939 and 1940. It left many countries prostrate before even they had opportunity to organize effective defense. Or even before they could prepare themselves legally to form some set of government. The early stage sovereignty during and after the war, the anti-Axis forces faced with an enormous situation where most of these forces were forced to resort to the formation of government in exile, of which Poland started the formation of the government in exile. In order to perpetuate the legal expression of countries which suddenly found themselves without government. Today, Biafra people of the southeast and people of the south called Nigeria today has found themselves without government. The government that doesn't represent the interests of the people, the government that kills its own people, the government that commits genocide, the government that, above all, formed terrorism against its own people cannot be said to be a government. That's what Simon Ekpa, the Biafra Republic government in exile, and every well-meaning Biafrans all over the world are fighting against today. The system of government in exile is strictly a wartime expediency. That particular wartime expediency is exactly what is happening in many parts of Nigeria today, leading to the creation and formation of Biafra Republic government in exile. Without a real president, but their formation was the natural procedure. This was their recognition by other powers. The first government to form an exile government cabinet is Poland. Poland was the first country to form government in exile. They had anticipated an emergency situation and had prepared the legal ground. Under Article 24 of the Polish Constitution empowers the President of the Republic to appoint a successor under certain conditions without the approval of the Polish Senate. On September 30, 1939, the Polish President Ignacy Mościcki who was intended as a refugee in Romania by the Bucharest government, appointed by letter as the president of the Polish. The former speaker of the Polish people, or the Polish Senate, who was at that time free in Paris. He was in exile in Paris. In turn, the new president appointed as Premier General Sikorski, a political moderate and an opponent of the late Polish dictator Pilsudski. General Sikorski, who had lived several years in exile, had been serving as commander-in-chief of the Polish army in France. This government was recognized by Britain and France and was extended financial credit. They even granted them financial credit. By the simple acceptance by the Allied powers, the Polish government was granted constitutional continuity. And of course, the legal status of government in exile is something that every Biafran must understand. The reason why I am touching this particular topic today in the State of the Nation address is that it has come very clear that many Biafrans are ignorant of government in exile. They do not understand what government in exile entails. They do not understand the functions of government in exile. They do not understand what we intend to achieve by the formation of this particular government in exile, which has taken responsibility of governance and protecting the lives of Biafrans all over the world.